What do you think, Dio?
I think this is going to be the roster for both teams. Taquito is not a stream stamina player. This is not the type of map that you would usually see him in for. And I think this roster for the United States is locked. Window Life Woodchi, 2 rookies for the United States in on the tiebreaker in bracket reset. This is a best of 1. It's for all the marbles. Release Hallucination said it best. Great match. Good luck to both teams. Let's see the grand finals tiebreaker bracket reset. Whoever wins here wins the OS World Cup and are crowned OSU champions.
16 players, 2 teams, and 1 world champion. 6 minutes and 43 seconds to the decider. I'll let you take it away, Shiba. Here we go into Vanitas.
Ladies and gentlemen, emerging through countless battles all over the world, witnessing magnificent upsets, shattering records, one final chapter in the history books, one last map. It all comes down to Vanitas. Ridiculous levels of mechanics and consistency, custom song by Release Hallucination, one of a breakaway tiebreaker in this World Cup. It all comes down to this. On the side of the United States, Window Life, Woodchi, Vaxei, and Rexagon. On the side of South Korea, Ressia, Karcha, Parisia, and Flying Tuna. Early starts past this intro section is hit by the majority, but Woodchi and Parisia alongside Ressia are the ones to go down past this intro section. So far, so good on the side of the United States, 3 FCs to 2. Parisia goes down once again past that stream section, but it's looking good on the side of the United States. This map has plenty of sections here that could go in favor of both players. These streams can get really test here, can get really, really tough. First down when the stream section come through, no drops from either player. Karcha is going to go down afterwards, and it's joined by Flying Tuna. 4 combos dropped here from South Korea and fall apart through this build-up section. Rectagon is going to drop as well. Vaxei and Window Life, the only one to drop by this next KI.
That's Window Life and Vaxei holding strong for the United States right now. This is the trouble for South Korea. Can they bring a mechanics tiebreaker against the United States? They have had trouble on mechanics picks all match long, but there go Window Life and Vaxei. That's the 2 full combos gone for the United States. Now Karcher, unfortunately, the biggest combo for South Korea, not able to hold here. It's Rectagon with a little bit of combo for the United States to keep this score lead intact for them. This is what the United States needed in this tiebreaker, is their mechanics carry players to come out and pop off, and that is exactly what they're doing. South Korea not able to find the big combos that the United States has had in this first quarter of the map so far. Woodchi's going to find another miss alongside Parisia, but the big story here is this combo on Rectagon. Restia as well dropping now. It feels like it's all on Karcher, Flying Tuna, the 2 veteran members of South Korea. Flying Tuna in particular, somebody who's been with this team for years and years, will finally drop the combo. It's Karcher now, the only combo for South Korea against Window Life. Vaxei dropping now. Window Life dropping as well.
Karcha, last man standing here for South Korea with the big combo. Going into this next HI, jumps get really, really tough here. Cross screen there is hit from Karcha. He's got to hold on to this to try and bring something back for South Korea. 76,000 is quite the deficit on a tiebreaker like this. So many players go down, including Karcha. Big combo for South Korea is gone. Vaxei, the biggest combo in the lobby, also falls. And we're getting into the control quarter. No player hits through this full KI. And we're getting into the 1/3 now. Arguably a section that's more in favor of South Korea. This section has a lot of wiggles and lots of 1/3. You've got to really keep yourself precise and in control of these patterns. Really, really devious here. So many drops from so many players. Only Window Life, Rexagon, Karcher, and Flying Tuna to have hit most of it. 2-2 in the major recovery combos, but overall the United States still looking good. Jump sessions to come through as well. The United States are slowly gaining on this section.
This is where it all comes down to the aim. Parisia is going to drop. It's still the United States with that advantage now, supporting scores in their favor. There goes Karcher, Restia, Woodchi, Window Life, all dropping in short order. It's Flying Tuna and Rectagon with big combos for either team. Rectagon drops as well now. It's Vaxei and Flying Tuna with combos. Vaxei dropping now as well. It's Flying Tuna alone right now, but there he goes as well. And this is what I was saying about this tiebreaker before we started off. This map so difficult. The mechanics test so consistent precision on this kind of map that the pop-off scores just matter so little on a pick like this. It's all about the team consistency, and triple 200k 2/3 of the way through right now for the United States versus just one score above that margin in Karcher for South Korea. If anyone can do it, it is this man, the first full combo on Dokito's Yomiuri, a legendary tournament player from last year. Karcher, can he find a big combo? Can he find it in him to pop off and carry Korea to their first win in 10 years? It's not looking super likely at the moment. You have big combos on Woodchi, Windowlife, and Vaxei right now. Rectigon as well on a pretty big combo there, and there goes Karcher. The one big combo for Korea is down, and all of USA is hitting this stream section. All of USA is hitting the 1/3. All of USA is hitting the jumps, and the United States will not be held back. The United States cannot be beaten. The juggernaut of the World Cups for 8 years, 7 of the last 8 World Cups in their favor have gone to the United States, and this one as well. Despite it all, despite quarterfinals losers bracket, it seems like you cannot stop the best team in Ostandard history.
We're approaching the final KI of this tiebreaker. Vaxei, one of the greatest tournament players to ever live, holding on to nearly 1,000 combo, going towards the final end of this. It is the beginning of the end for the South Korean gifted story. The beauty of this storyline will soon come to an end. The final scratches of ink are starting to come through, and the United States are pushing their lead to a degree of impossibility. Finally, the United States get the security that they need. No matter what doubts you put through for the US, no matter the roster changes, no matter the doubts, the USA will prove that they are inevitable. Doubters, be silenced. Believers, be vindicated. The United States are your 2023 OSU World Cup champions.
And the more things change, the more they stay the same for the 6th time in a row. Back to back to back. 3 times over. The USA have done it again.
This is the United States people expect to see in the grand finals. A story we have repeated throughout the World Cup is that the United States is one of 2 or 3 teams that builds their entire roster around the expectation of getting to grand finals, and in their case, the expectation of winning the tournament. That is what this roster is built around, and this is the reason why the United States is inevitable. This is the reason why they are your 6-time back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back world champions. The United States, 5 roster swaps from last year, multiple rookies on the roster this year in Windowlife, and Woodchi. All the expectations around this roster was that this was the weakest USA roster we've seen in recent memory, and it still does not matter. The United States are your champions. They defeat South Korea in tiebreaker, in bracket reset. And they cement themselves once again in history as the team to beat, as the single best country in Ostandard.
The USA dynasty continues for a 6th year. So many doubts with this roster at the start of the year, from falling to Canada 6-1 in the quarterfinals to prevailing against all odds. The USA dynasty continues. The fortress remains stone still and untouched. USA win their World Cup for the 6th time in a row. South Korea has been the closest that they have ever been to triumphing and defeating the dynasty that is the United States. But it will not be today. Today is the day that USA prevail once again.
South Korea, they were so close, but unfortunately not enough. And as we come to the end of the World Cup, I do want to give a huge thanks to all of the staff here at the World Cup. There is so much going on behind the scenes, from all the mappers to the refs to the streamers to the tournament organizers, to keep things running smoothly for you all, the viewers and the players. And on top of that, I want to give a massive thank you to everybody who has joined us, showed up to watch these matches, supported your favorite teams, cheered in the chat, and made things so exciting. This has been truly one of the greatest World Cups in OWC history, and can't wait to see how future ones turn out.
This has been the most exciting World Cup in a very long time. It has been a very, very long time before we have seen the United States be pushed this hard in grand finals. My mind goes back to 2018 when the United Kingdom was able to take the United States to bracket reset. Here in tiebreaker, South Korea putting up the fight of a lifetime with this roster. But ultimately, as you said, iFlame, the more things change, the more things stay the same. As you said, Shiba, the United States are inevitable. They will be your winners. They will be your OS World Cup champions. Takedo, Rectagon, Window Life, Woodchi, Vaxe, Kama, Fire Rage, and Boshiman. Congratulations to your 2023 OS champions. And of course, massive congratulations as well are in order for the second and third place teams joining them on the podium. What a fantastic grand finals and what a fantastic tournament from South Korea. Flying Tuna, Karcher, Worst HR Player, Restia, Amamiya Kokoro, Allegrissimo, Spectre, and Parisia, your runner-ups for the World Cup in 2023. And in third place with their first ever podium finish, it is Australia. Dumi, Emrek, A Secret Box, AKNZX or CS2, Sayo, JGLF, O/, and Zintex. Congratulations on a historic World Cup for Australia and a historic World Cup for us all. What a fantastic tournament we've had this year. This is one for the history books.
The 2023 OSU World Cup will 100% be written in the stones of history as one of the most thrilling, exciting, incredible World Cups we have ever seen. What a time to be alive, to be an OS World Cup player, an OS World Cup viewer. What a time to be alive in this moment, truly. It's absolutely phenomenal. Congratulations once again, USA, your champions, South Korea, your runners-up, and Australia for making a fantastic Cinderella story and getting their first podium spot ever.
Congratulations indeed to all of the teams in the OS World Cup this year, and particularly to our podium placers. Before we exit this final stream of the OS World Cup this year, we need to give some special shout outs to all of the staff and organizers who make this tournament possible. So I want to give it massive shout outs, of course, to everyone behind the scenes. We had a huge staff team this year. Of course, the managers of the OS World Cup, Azer, Chili Repair, Liu FLT, and Mango Miser behind the scenes with all of the work on OS Originals for the map pooling team. Congratulations and thank you to them for their efforts. Thank you as well to the efforts of the map pool selectors this year, Azer, Shiv, Dada, Nissan, Librarian, Miles, and Megamic, as well as the map pool quality assurance team in Mordred, Petal, Shinnoriko, and Zelk. And finally, to the others involved in the map pooling, all the playtesters and mappers. There are far too many of them to list one by one, but including the participant playtesters, there's well over 50 mappers and playtesters to list, so thank you to all of them for the help. And of course to our huge statisticians working with all of the back-end sheeting and design for the tournament in Leo FLT and Shadooz. Of course, design and art is also a massive team, but two big people behind the scenes, in particular Kaitu is a huge driving force for the design of the World Cup every year. A big shout out as well to the 20 separate artists from the OS Originals this year. Go check all of those out. They are listed on the information sheet. Please give them some love. Some love. It is 2:30 in the morning. please give them some love. Go check out their songs. Make sure that their time in the OS scene is worth it, and make sure that they want to come back once again every year, because it has been an absolute pleasure having all these OS originals every year, and especially the 20 from this year.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say, man.
I think you've covered it
been
all.
a great run.
I will give one more huge shout out to everyone watching. We really appreciate all of you guys. It has been an honor. Dio, would you like to send us off?
I would be happy to. Congratulations once again to your third place team in Australia with their first ever podium finish. Your runner-up in South Korea, a winner's bracket run for the ages, and taking the giant in Goliath team of the United States to tiebreaker and bracket reset. It was truly a run for the ages. They are rewarded with a well-deserved second place. And of course, congratulations to your OS champion, the United States. From everyone here at the OS World Cup, from everyone here at the OS team, thank you all very much for watching. Congratulations to everyone on the podium, and congratulations to every team with their fantastic placements this year. We'll see you all next year for the 2024 OS World Cup.
See you next time.
See you next time.